In this episode, a broken world spirals into madness, and one man is chosen before it all ends.
This is not the way.
The world had become filled with violence, and people turned against each other.
Chaos.
Everywhere Noah looked, chaos and corruption ruled the land. But Noah was different, a man who still walked with God. One day, Noah cried out in the silence, searching for guidance. And in that stillness, God spoke to him. God told Noah that the earth would be cleansed by a great flood. But Noah and his family would be saved.
I will obey.
He was given an impossible task to build a massive ark, a vessel that would carry life through the coming storm. So he ran to tell his family.
The hour of judgment is near. We must have faith.
But Noah, we are afraid.
Trust in the promise. Build with me.
He urged them to trust, though afraid they chose to believe him. Without delay, they began preparing for what was coming. The empty land would soon hold something extraordinary. Noah laid the first piece of wood with unwavering faith. This was the beginning of the ark.
This is the beginning of the ark.
Day after day, they built as the structure slowly grew. What once seemed impossible began to take shape. Everyone struggled but were determined.
Look at him, building this ridiculous thing.
People gathered to watch, laughing and mocking Noah. They could not understand what he was doing. But Noah never stopped, not even for a moment. He trusted the warning he had been given. The ark grew larger than anything the world had seen. It stood as a sign of what was to come. Everybody were in joy that their hard work paid off. As the work continued, the skies began to change. Dark clouds slowly gathered on the horizon.
Every detail matters for survival.
Noah sealed the ark, preparing it for the waters ahead. He worked non-stop and wasn't going to stop anytime soon. At last, the ark stood complete, a towering shelter against the coming flood.
People, hear me! The flood is upon us, so God, for its late!
Noah called out one final time, warning the people. But no one chose to listen. Then something incredible began to happen. Something that has never happened. Animals started coming from every direction. They came in pairs, just as God had commanded. Calm and guided, they moved towards safety. The ark filled with creatures of every kind, each one finding its place inside. They rested and left everybody in shock. Above them, birds filled the sky in great numbers. Even they were drawn to the ark.
The supplies are ready. Let's move.
Careful on the ramp, it's steep.
Noah's family brought in food and supplies. They prepared for the days ahead. Then the sky finally broke. The first drops of rain began to fall. The rain grew heavier with each passing moment. Panic spread across the land and the village.
Hurry! The ark will protect us!
Noah and his family entered the ark, trusting that they were being protected.
Thank you, Lord.
Then the door of the ark was shut, and there was no turning back. They were all ready for God's prophecy. Rain poured without stopping, covering the earth. The flood had begun. The ark lifted as the waters grew deeper. It rose above the chaos below. Waves crashed as the storm raged on, but the ark remained steady. Soon, even the highest mountains disappeared. The world was covered in water. Soon no land was seen, even from a distance. And the ark drifted alone across the endless sea, carrying the hope of a new beginning. Inside the ark, Noah stood quietly, gazing out over the endless waters. There was nothing left of the world he once knew. the waters slowly began to recede from the earth. Hope quietly returned with each passing day. The ark at last landed in the mountains of Ararat, in nowadays Armenia. The journey was not over, but a new beginning had begun.